We live? Yeah, we're live. All right. What's up, everyone? Nick and Connor here. It's 2025. Happy New Year, all of you. Hope you had good Christmas and everything. And I hope you're ready for an annual highlight for me, which is not the 2025, because every year is different. It's the bold prediction show, Connor. I haven't done it for a while, so it's not actually annual, but I'm bringing it back this year. I think last time I did it was 2 or 3 years ago with some of the boys, but I'm delighted to be joined by One FC Connor. How you doing, Connor? How was your New Year's? How was your Christmas? How was everything?
Great. Celebrate with the family, Disney. You know how it is.
I know how it is, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm bringing you in after your debut on the year in review show, which was fun. But
Yeah.
this one's going to be even more fun, I think. We're planning to get a little bit creative with some of these predictions, but we're going to try and ground it mostly in reality, but there might be a fun one or two. So Boucher Ketchup's probably going to pop up,
Yeah.
isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Maybe Edgar Tavares.
maybe Edgar too. But we'll try and keep it realistic. The thumbnail I did is Rodtang and Superlek. So that is actually one of my predictions. I will get into that. But yeah, we'll try and keep these as realistic as possible. So Happy New Year, everyone in the chat as well. NG, what's up? Saying good morning. Hope you had a great New Year's. I hope you had a great New Year's too. I'm sure I'll see you in Thailand in a couple of weeks as well, I think. CFR Network saying good night. Oh, it is late over in the UK, is it? I think so. What is it now? Yeah, it'd be like 3 a.m. there or something. So props for you to staying up, sir. Combat Sports Today, what's up as well? If you want to join, Phil, by the way, feel free. I didn't put the link in the chat, but I don't know what time it is for you in Boston. 10 p.m., something like that. Anyone is free to join. If you were on the other show the other day, just hit me up. I'll send the link over. Look, the more the merrier, right, Connor?
Yeah.
But I'm going to throw it straight to you then for a prediction. So the rules are, it's just got to be somewhat realistic, but you can get creative. So I'm I'm going to let you decide what that means. But can you kick us off? Have you got anything to kick us off?
I've got a few. Some of them are bold. Some of them are more realistic.
Give me a realistic one to start with then.
So my first one is I think Akbar Abdullayev is going to knock out Tang Kai, and then he will defend his title later against Gary Tonin this year.
So you're saying you think Gary Tonin's coming back to one championship. That's the bold element
for a title fight. Yeah.
Okay. I like that. I think that's fair enough. It's fairly bold. Because for me, Gary Tonin's out. It looks like he's out of the rankings. He sent an incendiary social media post criticizing one championship for not being included on the card in Denver. I think it was on the day of the show, which landed him in hot water, shall we say. So that's very bold.
Yeah.
I'm going to rate that as a likelihood of happening. I'll give that a 6, maybe a 7, 6.5. So that's pretty good one, I think it could happen. So
I think it's possible, but you never know.
What? So you think Tenkai is also gonna get smoked by Akbar?
I think this is probably the best MMA fight they've booked in a very long time.
Yeah, some people are quite upset that it's not being promoted. Yeah, you know what I mean?
There's like no promotion for this fight. This is like the best MMA fight they've booked in years. Maybe ever.
Yes, it is very good. Akbar is very good. Yeah. I mean, I know it's still a prediction, but it's kind of like we're straying into the preview for next week. It's so close. So well, I guess we'll talk about that more on Monday if you want to join for the preview show as well. But Phil's watching Squid Game season 2. I presume season 2. I'm on season 2 now. It's pretty good. I was wondering, are you a Squid Game fan, Connor?
I should watch it, but I haven't. My mom watches it.
It was a phenomenon 3 years ago, I think.
Yeah. I watched Physical 100 because of Sexyama.
Yeah, classic. They need to get Sexyama in season 3 of Squid Game.
Yeah,
that would be a crossover potential. Yeah, I need to finish season 2. It's pretty fun, and yeah, a few people liking Squid Game. Tech Donai Hanlu asking if Cameron has a fight. He does not. I mean, I haven't heard anything. I saw he posted something about maybe doing kickboxing. Did you? You're more.
I
kind
saw
of.
something about that.
What did you see? You
I
got
saw.
your nose to the ground more than me.
I think Tazua posted something about it, and he was teasing that he was gonna fight Pechanong, I think, but I'm not certain.
I don't think Petanong will make weight on 3 weeks' notice.
Yeah,
he needs 2 months probably, but we'll see. I maybe this can be one of my predictions. It's not too bold, but I think
yeah.
Lobo will fight Cameron Abati at 170. I just can't think of anyone else they will have lined Lobo up for, unless he's on that Fight Night 28th show a couple weeks after, because he said, or John Boy said, 4 weeks, so that they kind of matched up with 170, but it could mean Fight Night 28. Anyway, we'll see. Actually, I think I know who it is. It's yeah, I don't think it's Cameron.
Yeah, I know too, but I'm not gonna say.
Okay, well there goes my whole thing.
It's a good one, but I'm not gonna say.
Well, that's that. Okay. A prediction here from IVN. Yes, so get your bold predictions in, everyone, in the chat, and we'll speak them. Maybe not into existence. We'll read them out. Takeru knocks out Rodtang. Rodtang then rushes his way to prove himself and gets knocked out again. His lack of discipline will show against hard opponents. Do you think Takeru will knock out Rodtang? That is a very bold prediction, Connor.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's possible. It's definitely possible. It depends what Rodtang shows up.
If I could see perhaps if his conditioning isn't great, a kind of TKO where he just gasses, maybe some body shots. But he's called the Iron Man. I don't think that chin is gonna be cracked.
But when's the last time he fought this caliber of opponent? Right?
Superlek, I guess.
That was 2 years ago. Kind of a while ago.
Year and a half ago, yeah.
And Superlek also missed weight by like 8 pounds.
Yeah, but he didn't look like he was ever in danger of getting knocked out. I know he got knocked down.
There was
a lot of people think that was
slip.
Yeah, slip, knockdown, whatever you call it. Yeah, he seemed fine from it. He actually came back after that, and I think ended the fight stronger. And if it had gone 5 rounds, you never know, he may have done something. But I think I don't see it getting like sparked out cold. He could be worn down, and accumulation might get to him. We'll see. Yeah, get your predictions in the chat. NG saying Elias Mahmoudi knocks out Kong Torani this year. I love Kong, but I've just got some sort of feeling about it. Yeah, that's a bold one.
That
within the realm of reality.
That segues into one of my bold predictions.
Oh yeah,
one of my bold predictions. I think Kong Torani is going to be the one flyweight Muay Thai world champion this year.
Okay, how did he get there?
I think they're going to book a title fight between him and probably Elias Mahmoudi, and I think Kong Torani is good enough to beat him.
Okay. So Rodtang doesn't get his say in the title mix, you think, until...
No. I don't know how high one is going to be on Rodtang. He's been pretty unreliable. And if he messes up in Tokyo, I think they're just going to be like so pissed at him. They'll just throw him to the wolves.
Well, I could see a scenario where Kong Torani is the champion too, but I could see it. I think he's going to go through Mahmoudi first in a contenders fight. Then he'll get a shot with Rodtang for a vacant belt. I could see Kong Torani beating Rodtang by decision in that. So I think that is a bold prediction. Yeah, we'll make note of all these and come back in a year and see what happens. That's always the fun part. I think the last time we did it, we came back and it was horrendous. No one got anything right.
Probably be the same this year.
Yeah. Okay. Well, my bold prediction You can see it on the thumbnail and in the title. I think we're going to get Rodtang versus Superlek 2. Maybe not so bold, but I think it's bold enough because they tend to like to keep those two apart. I think we'll get Rodtang versus Superlek 2, and I'm gonna say we're gonna get it in America. What do you think about that, Connor? Yeah.
Do you think they'll do it for Superlek's belt or Rodtang's belt?
I think it'll be for Superlek's kickboxing belt if he beats Takeru, and then I think he'll get a shot at the flyweight kickboxing belt. But the problem is, do you do that in America or Thailand? Because if you do it in Thailand, you can sell out a football stadium there, 50,000.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
It would also sell well in the US. But
it would. You could take it somewhere.
It would depend on the level. If they could get a huge stadium in Thailand, do that.
Yeah. I mean, Thailand's always there, I think. But the US...
But you need these huge fights if they're going to do the US.
I think so. Yeah. Okay, I'll stick with the US then. Or I'll make it a 2-part prediction. We'll get either in the US or in a football stadium in Thailand, like a 50,000 seater. They're both bold, so I know I'm kind of sitting on the fence a bit there, but that is my prediction, my big bold one. I'll try and come up with some more. Combat Sports Today here saying bold take: Chingiz returns and fights Superbon and moves up to fight Reggie and Ursel. That is very bold, Connor. This is 2 or 3 parts.
I would love that. I would love Chingiz versus Ursel. That's like a dream fight.
I feel Ursel might be too big for Chingiz, although Chingiz, seems to cut a lot of weight to make that featherweight. So
Chingiz is shredded at featherweight.
Absolutely. But the height, could that be an issue? Regin's pretty tall as well. You don't want to be giving up height to Ursel too much. I like the boldness of that CST, but I don't think it happens personally. I think Chingiz never comes back. Are you optimistic, Connor, for that?
I think that's highly unlikely. I would love for it to happen, but Chingiz has been pretty outspoken that he doesn't want to fight in one again.
Yes,
and he's not going to come back for money.
Yeah, it doesn't need money. Doesn't need any achievements, belts. And he's won it all. He's beaten everyone. There's no one left for him to beat. You know what I mean?
I think he wanted to fight Petrosian, but Petrosian's kind of retired. He did that.
If he fights Petrosian, it's not a fair fight.
Yeah, he's gonna smash him.
Yeah, and he said that himself. He says it's not really fair anymore. So if Petrosian came back and smoked somebody and looked better than ever or back to his best, sure, I think Chingiz maybe will come back to that title defense. But I don't think Chingiz is coming back, Phil. I'm sorry about that. NG says, disagree with the Rodtang KO, but I think we will see Rodtang hurt for the first time in one. That stabbing body Japanese-style kick is nasty. And Takeru also had Superlek hurt. IVN points out. Is that Ivan? And Al C says, Happy New Year. Give us a mixed rules fight. Tawanche versus Tang Kai. Would you like that, Connor?
No. I don't like the mixed rules fights.
I think... Because when I was in Thailand, when I got stuck there a couple years ago, 2.5 years ago, whatever, during COVID, I was at Bang Tao for 2 months, and Superbon came and did a seminar, and I interviewed him after, and he said, I'd love to fight. At the time, it was Tan Lee, who was the featherweight MMA champ, mixed rules. So, I mean, it's all kind of changed now, but I would have loved to have seen that fight at the time, I thought. And Tan Lee was really down for it. Superbon is he was pushing it for a while. They never gave it to him. So I wouldn't mind seeing this, Connor. Tawanchai versus Tang Kai.
Be interesting, but what happens when Tang Kai takes him down?
Well, that's it. Superbon said at the time, because Volkanovski was also there. And I spoke to Volkanovski as well, and Volk said, I'd love to work with Superbon. There are so many of these high-level strikers who I think you can work with, and you just teach them to, get back to the cage defense, and then they can get up It's fine. It's easy.
Yeah, but what if it's a ring?
That's the problem. It would have to be in a cage. Yeah.
And they don't use those very often or at all now, pretty much.
They do not, but we have 3 cage events in the first 3 months, which I'm excited about in 2025.
We have 2, right? Because
Is it going to be a ring in Japan?
Saitama is a ring, right?
Oh,
It
Jesus.
usually is. Makes sense for Rodtang Superlek or Rodtang Takara, right?
Yeah, you're right. They did a ring in Ariake Arena for
Japan's known for the rings.
5. Yes. Okay. Well, fingers crossed. I would still like to see a cage, but that might make Rodtang versus Takara a bit weird.
Yeah, for the aesthetics, like I think it should be a ring. It would just feel right.
I'm just one of those weird people. I really like seeing Muay Thai and kickboxing in a cage. It's some kind of like weird aspect to it. I don't like seeing MMA in a ring. You know what I mean? I think it hinders it way more than the cage hinders kickboxing or Muay Thai.
It's MMA in a ring is a complete mess. They just get tangled in the ropes, and you can easily like just grab the rope and be like, "Oh, my arm got mixed in there. I totally didn't intentionally grab the rope."
Yes, it's not fun to watch.
No.
Anyway, let's see. You're probably right. It is probably a ring. That is a bold prediction from Al. Here's one from Darkside saying Smilla Sundell is MMA champ before end of year. In one or somewhere else. That's the thing.
Yeah.
They don't have they have a strawweight MMA division in one, but I don't think Smilla is gonna make strawweight again.
Yeah.
Well, Pete said she could. Even worse.
She won't. Oh, even worse. Never mind.
They need flyweight. She needs a division.
Let's make a new weight class. Make a new weight class. I know one loves to do that.
I just don't see it happening because they've not even built out the strawweight MMA class. You know, that whole thing has stagnated. They removed the rankings from the website. They haven't brought in any new fights in that division. They haven't had a title fight there since God knows how long.
Angela Lee. That was the last fight was against Angela Lee. That was forever ago.
Yeah, nearly 2.5 years ago.
Yeah. Friday fights didn't even exist back then.
Yeah, different era. Genuinely different era. So, and I think they're waiting for Stamp to get healthy, and they're going to do Zhong Jingnan and Stamp. So, if Smilla can somehow get down to strawweight consistently, but she needs 2 months each time, I think. And problem is she's still kind of young and she's growing. I don't think she'll be able to do it anyway much longer, but she could maybe do it 1 or 2 more times. But yeah, if you need a Smilla Sundell in one championship sticking around, you're going to make a flyweight division. So whether it's Muay Thai or MMA or both, I don't see it happening because they don't seem to be interested in that. The problem is a lot of the women that size tend to be from Europe, right? So more expensive to fly in and things like that. It's not like there's a bunch of them just hanging around in Thailand or Asia they can bring in pretty easily. So I don't see it happening, Darkside. It's pretty bold, though. I like it. Okay. NG says, unless I'm crazy, I heard Chatri say he wants to book Superlek and Rodtang this year on one of his obscure random Facebook Lives. Yeah, that's kind of where I got it from, Connor, right? He said that, didn't he?
I'm pretty sure he says that every month.
Yeah, it makes for good headlines. So, that's why I put it in the headline and the thumbnail here. Probably going to get a few people clicking that and then clicking out after 20 seconds when they see it's clickbait. No Fairtex fight this weekend, Veganos. I don't know. There's no Lumpini this Friday or yesterday, so everything's back to normal, I think, next week.
Yeah.
With
double event
Friday
next
fights.
week.
Yeah, we got Fight Night 27. Friday Fights 93, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like our favorite Filipino Muay Thai fighter is going to be
she's on the card.
Islay Erica Bomogao is I don't know, they haven't given her an opponent yet, right?
No, it's just on like the description. Then the Undash brothers are fighting, and Sunner Sen is fighting someone, but I forget. It said in the description. I'll
get into that next week.
It's pretty good card so far, even though they haven't really officially announced.
Well, that's good. I'll be there. I like it when I'm there and they have a good card. It's always fun. Okay, let's get back to some predictions, guys. Uzkeon Want, have I pronounced that right? Says Rodtang versus Nong-O. Rodtang goes to sleep. Don't think Rodtang's getting any better. So that's a pretty bold one, Connor. I think it's tied into Beyond Kickboxing reported that Nong-O said he wants to go down to flyweight. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Yeah. How do you think he would do?
It would depend how the weight cut goes. I think if he can make it healthy, I think it's a good move because bantamweight is completely overrun with like basically featherweights. And it's just the new generation now. I
think if he gets with Pete Miller, Pissmaster, I think he can very easily make 135.
Yeah.
You know, we've seen him. He's kind of been trying to put on muscle to even out the playing field against some of these huge European, Western, and like Russian featherweights. Bantamweights that are coming in. They are featherweights, coming down, and you know he's getting better at it. He's putting up more of a fight. We saw he didn't get like completely shadow round by Nabati like everyone was predicting.
It was fairly competitive.
Yeah, some people thought he won that fight.
Yeah.
He was doing well against Nico until he wasn't. Had him in trouble.
Sadly.
Yeah, but he did well against Kulabdam, obviously won that fight. So I think it would be sad to see Nong-O like give up on bantamweight, but I've been saying for a while
it's time. He's not gonna get it's
not gonna win the
overrun.
Belt. Yeah.
It's overrun now. It's the next generation.
If you look at it, he's got who's ahead of him? It's like Nabati. Nabil is now just leapfrogged him for a title shot.
Haggerty, Nico, Superlek. Yeah. Just murderers row. Yeah. Thinking of a top 15 now.
I think he could go down, and let's see if his power carries over to flyweight. I think he could kind of instantly jump into that top 5, although it is a very good top 5. So
I wouldn't mind seeing Nong-O versus Muay Thai flyweight.
That's a good idea. You went one championship. Okay.
Yeah.
That is a good, bold prediction. We like it. Okay. Dark Side says, this is crazy, but if Nico beats Superlek, I can see him luring Chingiz back.
No.
Well, it wouldn't be hard for him to make featherweight. But
Chingiz wouldn't come back for Nico Corella. That would
I don't think it
surprise
me. Doesn't add
there's not enough intrigue.
Yeah. I don't think so. But it's bold. I like it. Dark Side. All right. He wants the link. Okay. Let's see. He's finished Squid Game, has he? Okay. Combat Sports today. Gonna bold it up in here. Sounds like. Okay. What's up, fellas? It says story of the fight. I need at least one Yuki Yoza fight in one for 2025. That's a decent prediction. I think it's bold enough, but I think grounded in the realm of reality. Connor, I don't know how much you know about Yuki Yoza, but he seems to be on the market.
He's pretty hyped
right?
up. Yeah.
Yes.
They should get him for the Japan card. Why not?
Absolutely. Why not? I like the sound of that. Dark Side says Ursel against Anpo in Japan. Could be. I don't know. Marat moves to Muay Thai, says NG, and pulls a Lineker. Oof, that could be good. That's a good prediction, actually, because Marat was toying around with the 4-ounce gloves. Anyway, look who's here.
What's up, boys? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you loud and clear.
I was surprised you guys are doing a late night stream, or to me, a late night stream.
Oof. Well, I was going to do it last night, but I was so tired because I've been working all day on my other job, and then I just said to Connor, how about tomorrow morning for me, tomorrow night for you? He was kind enough to agree. Mornings I actually quite like because I'm not brain dead. So thanks for joining us. What time is it over there, Phil?
It is 9:40 p.m. I'm actually still on vacation because my boss said, hey, we're going to take Thursday and Friday off too. I'm like, okay, I'm not arguing against you.
All right. Yeah, a couple extra days for you to enjoy, and you're spending it with us. I appreciate that.
You know,
I'm gonna
Squid
just
Games for y'all.
yeah. Are you enjoying season 2?
I actually just started it yesterday. Like I never watched Squid Games before, so I just started it yesterday. Now I'm midway through season 2. I'm like, all right, this is pretty fucking good.
Yeah, season 1 was truly great. I'm starting to enjoy season 2 now. I was a bit hesitant at first because I thought, yeah, why would you? I don't want to spoil it for anyone. So.
Yeah, no spoilers.
No spoilers. But have you got any bold predictions, Phil? Let's throw it to you straight away.
I mean, I did say Chingiz coming back just because, like, I think he saw the K1 when he was out there with his guys. He probably lit a fire under him. Like, yo, I need to get back in the ring. Super Blonde's talking in the shit. Let me go knock his ass out again. The Taiwan doesn't want to fight. Hey, what's regional Arsenal doing? Why not? Two division champ. That's my bold prediction.
Okay. I'm gonna throw another one out there. I'm gonna say I want to see Song Chai-Noi against this Nadaka guy in Japan. I'm gonna say it happens. I'm gonna speak it into existence. Is it that bold though? A lot of people talking about this. They've already fought. Yeah.
Am I thinking about the right person? Is he from Japan?
Yeah. So this fight happened. Nadaka Yoshinari.
Oh, yeah. All right.
RWS
I was like, who the heck is Nadaka?
Flyweight champion. Yeah.
I say Nadaka.
So, Nadaka. Yeah. I have bad problem pronouncing Japanese names. Nadaka.
Well, I don't even know if it's even correct either. So who knows?
Yeah. It's cool. We all. I terrible at names in general, but Phil is pretty easy and Connor. Well, like, yeah, that's one of my predictions. I'm not sure it happens though, but is it bold? Is it just basic? Could be basic.
I mean, if they bring him in for Friday Fights cards, I can see it happening because Nadaka just recently fought, like I think, like 2 weekends ago, in 4-ounce gloves under Muay Thai rules.
That's what fueling my speculation. Spewing. Yeah. So I think it could happen, but I think if he did come in, I think he would go straight to a title fight. This is what I'm saying. Sorry, the second part of that prediction is Song Chai-Noi against Nadaka for the atomweight Muay Thai belt. They create an atomweight Muay Thai belt. First fight is in Japan, 172. Is that bold enough for you guys? Okay. Let me know what you think of that in the chat.
I'd be surprised that actually happens. Like, I'd be hyped. Like, that would get me like so happy to see Nadaka in one championship. And he's testing it out with the 4-ounce gloves. Just to create a division around him. A lot of Thai guys are small, so that's a perfect division to build around. Yeah,
and he's the only guy I think who's ever knocked out Song Chai-Noi. It was a TKO. But Song Chai-Noi is on like an 8-fight win streak in one. He had a couple fights outside one, which he lost both. One of them was a decision. But yeah, I think it'd be a great matchup. There's just no one else for Song Chai-Noi to fight, really. Unless you keep finding him random dudes. But yes, when was that? That first fight was April 23. A third round. It was it was 3 knockdowns, yeah. So with about 4 seconds to go. I think it was on a road to one thing as well. So I think this could happen. It could happen. All right. Back to the chat. Connor, do you have any predictions? I know you got a list.
Yeah, I think John Lineker is going to break into the top 5 Muay Thai rankings.
Okay.
I also think he's going to knock out Cool Abdom.
All right. This ties in with Al C, who says John Lineker keeps winning and forces a title shot in Muay Thai. You think you get a title shot, Connor?
He keeps winning. Yeah, why not? All the way.
I think if it ever gets that far, he's gonna probably lose to Superlek. Well, I think Nico Carrillo would beat him. I think Nabil would beat him. I don't see him beating those top guys, But
if Lineker beats Superlek, Muay Thai is not real.
It's finished. Yeah, it's finished. It's over.
All the Muay Thai stands are pissed.
Yeah. It's over. If that happens, it's over. Okay. Okay, this could happen. I could see him still winning a few and getting into the top 5. Just
If he
one
beats
may.
Kulabdam, that's a huge deal because Kulabdam is like legit.
Yeah, this is a good test for him. This is a very good test for him. I'm excited for that fight.
What's Kulabdam's record in 1?
He's very up and down.
I think it's like 8-4, 8-5.
Yeah.
All right, so he's 1-2 in his last 3. He's lost to Nabil, and he's lost to Nong-O. Ain't no slouches. But he did just knock out Superlek,
who's very susceptible to getting knocked out. But
he's beaten a few big names, yeah, to say the least. But he's lost to some big names, so he's a very back and forth kind of guy.
I just think that Lineker can take Kulabdam's best shot, but I don't know if Kulabdam can take Lineker's best shot.
Let's see, because I think Andrade showed Lineker is susceptible to. I mean, it depends. I don't know how big Kulabdam actually is. He's going to be taller than Lineker, but is he muscly enough? I mean, Andrade looks jacked. Andrade could be a featherweight too if he wanted to.
Kulabdam stands at 5'6". Let's see what Lineker's height is.
I think he's like 5'3", 5'2".
He's 5'2".
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I think it could happen. I think Lineker could beat him. It's not out of the realm of possibility. But if you keep going higher, I don't think he beats many of that elite of the elite.
John Lineker versus Nabil would just like...
It's not good. We saw what happened with Solin. Ooh, yeah. He's not going to get anywhere close to him.
I actually tweeted that after he knocked out Alexei Belenko. I was like, fuck it. Just give me Nabil and Lineker at this point.
Yeah. All right. Some more predictions. Nong-O versus Nakrob. Good fight between two slower but strong fighters.
I like that fight.
Yeah. Nico Carrillo found a way to beat the hydration test. He's already found it. Is that a prediction, Wade, or is it just an unhappy gripe? What did you both laugh and skip over Anpo versus Ursel? Is there something we don't know but y'all do? No, it could happen. I don't think it's going to happen, right? It's kind of. What do you think, Phil?
The thing with Ampo is, like, why would he take Ursa when he's getting the Ryan Garcia fight? He's fighting Manny Pacquiao. Yeah. There's just bigger paychecks in Rising for him at this over at 1. And he gets to do whatever he wants. You know what I mean?
Like taking on Ursel is, probably what you would do if you really wanted to make a. I mean, like Phil says, you're getting major paydays doing this stuff.
I mean, like, I see
retirement money.
Ricky Ampo said, like, the only fight he'll take it's the Nori fight in 1, but he said he wants a 1-fight deal, which I don't think one's ever doing that unless he's on the Friday fights.
They might do it for special cases, but by special case I mean like tension and.
No, tension ain't no Friday fight. You sign that motherfucker. You get him for a 10-year deal. I don't know what it is.
He wouldn't sign a 10-year deal. But I think if Tension said, I'll come and fight on 172 against, if you find me a beatable opponent in. But whatever. I don't know. It's not happening. All right. What shot do we give Nabil against Nabil? Well, I don't know. Does Nabil beat himself? I think he means Nico. So we'll get into that. Maybe on you can have a quick. We sort of talked about it last time, but I think I'm going with. It's a tough one actually. Quick predictions, Connor, Nico or Nabil.
I think that Nico will get a late stoppage. I just think he's more prepared.
Okay, and Phil.
Yeah, on your 2024 awards, I picked Nico. They're around stoppage. He's just more prepared. He's more fired up. Opponent change. Nico by round 3 knockout.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, back into the bold predictions. Let's see. Nothing in the chat. So I'm going to try and come up with another one.
I have one.
Okay, you go for it.
I think that Christian Lee is going to beat Rasulov and Sebastian Kazakhstan and then vacate his lightweight title. And then by the end of the year, Adrian Lee versus Cade Rotolo will either happen or be booked for 2026.
That's pretty good. I could see that happening. It's not impossible.
Like you said, bold. Very bold.
Yeah.
Will Cade Rotolo get the title shot?
Who wins that fight, Phil? Cade or Adrian?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go Christian Lee. More experienced fighter. I think he's more smarter, more well-rounded. Obviously, Christian Cade's too raw right now. I mean, he do got hands, but against who? Like, who do you beat?
Mujtaba and Blake Cooper.
Yeah. So Christian Lee.
So I saw one named Cade, the MMA fighter of the year. Interesting.
And the submission grappling, both.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
there wasn't a lot of MMA.
Wasn't like we were struggling. We were saying Reese McLaren and Rug. It was pretty tight. So and Cade was in the conversation, but we thought his opponents maybe
level of opponents matter.
Yeah. Well, interesting. Okay, I like that prediction. I had one. I've forgotten it now. So Phil, have you got any? I'm gonna think again.
Do I have any predictions? I like Connor's one when he said John Lineker top 5. I thought they might just throw him in a title fight because US show. Why not throw Lineker on that? Hey,
that would sell big, yeah. I'm gonna say Ty Rotolo makes his MMA debut. Not too bold.
Yeah,
I'd say that's probably likely to happen.
And I think Ty will fight Christian Lee at welterweight by the end of let's say in 2026. Yeah, but that's for another year.
Another bold take, I guess you could say. I think Danny Rodriguez signs with one championship and he fights Taiwan Chai at the end of the year.
That's good. I like it.
That's a great fight.
Dark Side saying John DiBella Muay Thai champion by end of the year. That is
very unlikely.
Then he'd do Muay Thai.
I think Rug takes another kickboxing fight.
The rematch?
The rematch.
Well, whoever other content creator from the country he's from.
We gotta find Mustard.
Busha Mustard.
Yeah.
Let's make our catch-up predictions now. Then we have to get out of our systems.
I got a great one. This is 100%. This is the fight to make. This is the fight that will save one, and they'll be set for eternity. We need Boucher Ketchup versus Arjan Bular in Qatar.
I knew it. I'll just say Ketchup. I'm like,
Okay. I will go with slightly more realistic. I think Malakin versus Rug rematch. Ketchup is in Malakin's corner.
No.
Yeah. Just to psych out Rug,
And then if he starts getting out wrestled, he just jumps. He jumps over the cage and bum rushes.
Just sleeps Rug with one shot.
Yeah. And then he sweeps Malakin and takes all the belts.
Yeah. Okay. That is the prediction.
I have Superlek end of the year having 4 belts.
After fighting Ketchup?
I mean, yeah. We can make that 5.
All right, so Superlek 4 belts. And so what do you think in flyweight, Muay Thai, and bantamweight kickboxing too? Yep.
He's going to hold all 4.
So what's his path to that? You're saying he beats Carrillo or Nabil to retain in March. Then maybe in the summer he's going to fight Haggerty for the kickboxing belt, bantamweight.
If he still has it.
If he still has it, he could be fighting Weiru. Weiru's pretty good from what I hear.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought Akimoto won, but who knows? Anything can happen.
And then after that, you think by the end of the year he'll go down to flyweight again, and
he'll fight Rodtang for the vacant title in December. 10-pole event. Impact.
Maybe in America to tie into my
That would be a good fight to bring to America for December.
Look, I'm not
Would
arguing
be.
against that either. But yeah, I mean, if they do come to America, I'm cool with that. If they do a tempo event, Impact Arena, December, I'm with that too. Perfect way to end the year if you do.
Okay. Story of the Fight says, I can't stay, it's my wife's birthday. Happy birthday, Mrs. Story of the Fight. Just want to say my other prediction is that all of y'all channels are going to blow up this year. Big year for the boys. Agreed.
Let's get it.
And also Story of the Fight, going to blow up. We're all blowing up. Go follow Story of the Fight if you haven't already. I have some excellent analysis every Sunday from Will and Miro, good lads as well. And go follow Combat Sports today if you haven't already. Connor, have you got your channel set up yet? Are you doing a channel?
YouTube channel?
Yeah.
No, I haven't. I don't have plans for that as of yet. Maybe
Bold
later.
prediction: Connor will set up a channel this year.
I'm still working on getting Instagram reels today. I'm trying to figure out CapCut and all that.
Okay.
Oh man, if you need help with that, I got you.
I need help with it too. I might hit you up. All right. I predict a Grand Prix announcement, but not fulfilled, says LC. Any Grand Prix?
What, the open weight again?
Open weight, Grand Prix, submission grappling.
Oh,
yeah.
Buchecha's going to come back.
Oh, God. Yeah. Okay, here's one of my predictions. I predict we will get a strawweight Muay Thai and kickboxing rankings before the end of the year. Not very bold, kind of tame.
Yeah,
kind of tame.
That's more on one if they actually decide to put effort into their rankings or not, and actually update it.
Yeah, I saw that they've removed the featherweight kickboxing rankings at the moment.
Oh, they removed it?
Yeah, it's not on the website anymore.
I mean, it hasn't been updated in like 3 years, but
I'm just
Trojan
checking
still
it.
On it.
Yeah, he was like number 5 for 3 years.
Yeah, featherweight. So now I will quickly show on screen, but all we have now is strawweight MMA. So I think we'll get strawweight Muay Thai and kickboxing soon. I think Muay Thai you can easily make, and kickboxing's not too far. Flyweight MMA is seems to be getting going again, obviously. Kickboxing, flyweight, yes, flyweight Muay Thai. A few vacant champs here. We need to get these going. Bantamweight MMA, bantamweight kickboxing, bantamweight Muay Thai, featherweight MMA, featherweight Muay Thai, no featherweight kickboxing, and just women's atomweight MMA. They haven't brought the strawweight MMA rankings back yet, so yes, it is. I think it'll be back soon. I imagine they're just rejigging it while they figure out Chingiz's whole situation, But yes, that is. They took the lightweight MMA rankings off over a year ago. And they still haven't brought those back. So you would think they would soon. Christian Lee is back now. But yes, I don't think they'll be gone too long.
I said that the rankings be back by August.
By August. Bold predictions. Okay.
Yeah. We need some rankings back. It's always nice to look at.
No, Tetsuya's with me on this new atomweight Muay Thai belt for this year. Nadaka, I think, and Song Chai-Noi works in Japan. Darkside says, bold prediction, the one event in America this year will be at Madison Square Garden. The real Madison Square Garden, not the Madison Square Garden of the East, guys. So,
they'll probably they'll end up at the Mohegan Sun in Connecticut. That's where...
Yeah,
that's where Joe Nadawat and Region Arsenal used to fight at.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. So it's kind of funny because I don't live too far from there. So I'm just like, growing up, I just never knew they fought there until I saw them on TV.
You would have gone.
I was too young at the time. I wasn't a fan of Muay Thai yet. But I can see it happen in Mohegan. I mean, not Mohegan. Mohegan they can definitely sell out. But Madison Square Garden, I don't know. You're going to need some big names on that card. That's MSG. The real MSG. The real
MSG. If they put Rodtang Superlek 2 on that card, do you think it sells out Madison Square Garden?
They'll probably need more.
New York's kind of expensive. Like even just staying there, and like The taxes too aren't too great. Apparently, fighters don't like fighting in New York.
Taxes are crazy. Yes.
But like, how would you stack a card? Like, I know Rodtang Superlek's probably like the number one go to. Like if you could put 3 cards on that, what would you put? I mean, 3 fights on that card.
I would put John DiBella on there. He's got quite a following in New York. He's fought there a lot. You know, I think I was talking to DiBella about this actually, and his dad. They have a smaller venue inside Madison Square Garden. I can't remember what it's called, but he said he fought the theater. Yeah, he fought there many times, and it was always packed out. So they could easily do that. I think. I would maybe trial doing that first before you do the big full arena. How many seats is that?
It's a lot.
Let me Google. I mean, the theater.
The theater they can definitely do. I've seen PFO go there numerous times.
Okay, 5,600. Yeah. I think they should go there with a one Friday. This is a bold prediction from me. I'm updating it. One Friday Fights goes there for its first, and I'm talking, the actual Lumpini show does an edition out of the theater at Madison Square Garden in 2025, sells it out with John DiBella kind of up there headlining or co-main. You might still need like a Rodtang or a Superlek. I'm not sure if they would do the big Rodtang versus Superlek, but I think it can do it. That is my prediction. One of my bold predictions. Okay.
I'm pretty sure Chatria said that too.
Really?
If I look in one of the press conferences, he said he would like Rodtang Superlek 2 in the US.
I think if you do it though, you can't do like that 5,000 seat venue. You've got to go. But that would still be a pretty good thing.
Nick, how great was Denver like when Superlek fought? And you've been to both, so what was the vibes like when those guys fought?
The atmosphere in Rodtang Superlek was incredible, even though it was just 3,000 people. I don't know how many. Denver was just really cool vibes. The whole night, the crowd were loving it. You can't beat having a 12,000 seat. I think if you'd had Rodtang and Superlek in that stadium for Denver, would have been off the charts. But the best atmosphere I've ever experienced was maybe Takeru Superlek in Ariake Arena. So I do think the big arena, you would need that for Rodtang Superlek. It would just be doing a disservice to that fight if it wasn't in a 12,000 seat place. But I think they can go bigger. Yeah, in Thailand. If it's in Thailand, you do the soccer stadium, so 50,000. Yeah. That would be mad. That'd be like a Tyson Fury Wembley boxing fight,
I mean, I think California has a nice Muay Thai scene out there. I've seen a lot of gyms out there, a lot of fighters. Scott Coker runs a couple of promotions out there. I mean, a couple shows out there. I think they could do the what's the name of the arena? I think it's the Inuit Dome where the LA Clippers play. Brand new arena. Put them out there. I would love to see Muay Thai in California.
Okay, that's a bold prediction, or just something you'd like to see.
Fuck it, bold prediction. It. California, one championship.
All right, one from Tetsuya. One goes back to Malaysia this year and lets Ghazali headline. That could happen. Yeah, that could happen. I'd be a fan of that. I'll make a prediction as well. One goes back to Singapore this year. Is that bold, or is it?
I mean,
they haven't been there in a while.
I mean, they went there for the all women's card, right? When Stamp became a 3-division champion or 3-sport champion, right?
It wasn't all women's, I think.
It was all women's, like the 4 fights. It was the 3 title fights, and then Zhang had that stupid Nick Schrills fight.
Oh, yeah. So the top half of the card. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to upgrade that to a very bold prediction, which I want to see happen because I'm selfish. One championship is going to come to Macau in 2025. So they're going to get back into China. because they haven't been here since before the pandemic. I think UFC's done it. Macau seems to be the play, I think. So I think one will do something in Macau in 2025, which I would love because I can get a ferry or a bus there in about half an hour. Wouldn't have to travel very far. Who headlines? Tenkai if he survives. Akbar. Yeah. Oh, you could do Zhong Jingnan against Stamp, I think, there.
Weiru, if he beats Haggerty, big time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They've got a few Chinese fighters now. Zhang ZPM is still quite. Maybe this guy Lu Mengyang who beat Noiri. He seems to blow up on social.
Yeah,
that's 4 fighters right there.
Yeah. You got
Mengbo,
right? Hu Yong, Jay Wei. They could find someone. Maybe they do need like a big name to headline. I think it is Tang. If Tankai beats Akbar, I think he's the headline, and that'll blow him up in China. So let's see. That's my bold prediction. Wade wants one to go to Florida. You'd like that, Connor, wouldn't you?
I love that. December, Florida, make it happen.
I need a reason to go to Florida.
Yeah.
There we go. So do I.
Yeah.
All right. LC says Ayaka Miura beats the interim belt holder in Japan. Who's the interim belt holder? Because she's fighting in Qatar, isn't she? She's fighting Ritu.
Yeah. The interim belt. If we're talking about atom weight, that's next week.
Oh, okay. So beats either Rasahina
Denise
or
Rasahina, who hasn't fought in 4 years.
So Al thinks Ayaka will get a fight for the interim title in Japan against Denise Rasahina, win that, and then unify it with Stamp. Okay, that's a bold one.
I'd say that's very unlikely.
Tetsuya's with me saying Rodtang versus Superlek 2 at the Raja Mangala National Stadium in Bangkok, 50,000 seats. Yes, it could happen, but I don't know how you book that stadium. Might be quite pricey. Nick, did you go to UFC Macau? I did not. I got offered a ticket on the day of, but I had plans, so I couldn't go.
Great card.
I'm kind of it turned out quite well.
Card.
Yeah,
what a main event.
I think if they'd had Zhang Weili on there from the jump, the get go, I would have probably made more effort to go. I just thought I was in a title fight. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't.
She's like their only star from China.
Yeah,
pretty much
superstar level. So I don't know why they didn't do that.
Song Yadong's pretty big over there.
Yeah,
but it seems to me the UFC doesn't really put title fights on those non-pay-per-views now. Is that right?
Not in recent memory.
Yeah,
most recent. I can't. I don't think I can think of any recent title fights that was free. They want everything to headline or co-headline a pay-per-view.
Yeah, I think they should have made an exception for it though. First event back in China in like 4 or 5 years, whatever. Lin Hshin, she could also be on that card. I don't know what she's doing, if she's still knocking around. I think so. That's my prediction. I think one will come to Macau. That'll be brilliant, and you boys should all fly over and come visit me in Hong Kong. And then,
that's give me a long flight.
Give me a place to stay. Bring me to the best food spots. And
done. Yeah, done.
That's all it takes for me to go over.
I got plenty of room here at the inn. Okay. More predictions. Connor, you got a list. You want to throw another one out
list. I think I only got like one left on my list. Yeah. Okay. Stamp is going to fight 3 times this year. One kickboxing fight. Defend her atomweight belt against Denise or Rasahina. And then in December, she's going to fight Zhang Jingnan for the strawweight title.
Okay.
Oh,
and she win. She wins these fights.
She wins all of them. She knocks out Zhang. It's very bold.
Knocks out Zhang. Okay, bold.
Yeah. Very
indeed. Bold. Very bold.
Okay, hit him with a bold one too. I just thought of something.
Let's go.
We're gonna go back to your Bangkok National Stadium event. Superlek Rodtang 2, Co-main event: Stamp versus Petjija.
Oh, okay. That could happen. I think Petjija wins that fight though. So.
Yeah, I don't think anyone beats Petjija in one.
But that's fine if Stamp's if it's Muay Thai or kickboxing, whatever. Because I think what is Petjija? She's kickboxing champ, right?
She's both, I think.
No, just kickboxing. Muay Thai is
exactly.
Muay Thai is Elisa.
Right.
They need to make that fight, Rodriguez and Petjija. Petjija's like gone missing. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
I mean they both gone missing at this point.
Yeah, they both fought in the same card.
I'm like,
look
looking
at that fight one. What are we doing?
I'm looking at the Instagram. Like, is there any type of tease or something?
Yeah, I could see. Yeah, I could see them doing Petjija and Alicia next year. Okay. I'm trying to think of more bold ones.
Quick question: when does Friday Fights return?
Next week.
Next week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
next week.
it's a good card. From what's announced so far.
They got new graphics for it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks pretty sick.
I want to do a prediction involving Takeru.
Takeru, he gets
retires. I predict he retires in 25.
He gets knocked down, retires. How about that?
Yeah, I think. I'm not sure if he gets knocked out, but I could see him win or lose against Rodtang, maybe doing one more in Japan.
Yeah.
And then calling it quits. I think his body's starting to fail in a bit. So
the Japanese fighters have been taking a lot of L's for one ever since they signed over.
It's Chatri's master plan, isn't it? To make Thailand look superior to Japan.
I'll never forget when Chatri made that speech about Japanese fighters coming over and they get whooped.
And then everyone went to one.
I'm just like looking at Twitter. Why would he ever say that? I'm like, guys, he's baiting you guys to get to come to one, and it worked.
That was the smartest thing he's ever said.
I got clowned on for him. Like, dude, he's just saying that to make everybody sign, and everybody came over, and they all got whooped.
Yeah.
Like Kana, goddamn, she lost to Nexon. Takeru, the fight of the year against Superlek.
Yeah, when Taunt Zen knocked down Takeru,
I thought it was over.
I was in disbelief. I'm like, this is not real.
I was at work. I'm like, it's over.
Yeah, and he went flying like halfway across the ring. I'm like, oh shit.
And then Nori taking back-to-back losses.
Yeah.
I mean, such guy wasn't bad, but losing against the Chinese guy, I'm like, yeah.
If he didn't get knocked down, he probably would have won, but.
The J-Kick fans say he's in the wrong weight class because, the one championship is not the same exact weight, obviously. So he's saying he should be moving down. So I don't know if that's true or not. Why not, right? Give it a shot. Yeah. Him and somebody I kicked, Nabil. I think they'd be in the same weight class, right?
I think that'd be a little bit too much for him.
Maybe.
Nabil is not an easy opponent.
Prediction: Nabil will go to featherweight next year.
Think so?
He's still how old? 20 years old? I think he's just gonna grow. He thinks he'll end up at lightweight, by the way. So,
him and Ursel? I mean, they'd be like the same size.
I don't know. I could see him, especially if if he loses this bantamweight title fight. Weirdly, I think featherweight may be better for him. I don't know why.
It's his frame, man.
Yeah.
Such a big
Nabil versus Krillia?
Yeah, why not? More predictions.
Well, I do want to see more fighters come to one. Like we already listed some: Danny Rodriguez, Nautica, what's his name? Or her name? Veronica.
Oh yeah, that's pretty much nailed on. She's coming.
I thought she was going to be on the Impact card.
Yuki Yoza.
I think they just can't announce her until Jen. Oh yeah, it's already. I think she will be on something very soon. So yeah.
This other guy, I always have a hard name. Lamaluna. He's actually fighting.
Yeah, he's on it, right? I saw you posted that.
Yeah, he actually confirmed it pretty much on Instagram when he accepted the Instagram invitation. So it's just he's gonna fighting on the One Friday Fights February 14th.
Okay.
So that's a big name. Said Yuki Yoza. I think all those guys are gonna be on the roster, and those Osaka brothers from Rise, they're gonna make the jump probably.
Okay.
So I think we're gonna get a lot of new free agents. Everybody's gonna cry on Twitter, but I'm gonna love it.
Well, Tetsuya's saying Vero's already signed with one. I know her contract expired. Yeah, I don't know if she's actually signed. You may have more information than I do, Tetsuya. I'm just gonna look at her.
If Tetsuya says she signed, I believe him because
I do too.
Yeah, he knows everything.
he's Thai, so he can read all the translations, but we got to struggle with the Google translation.
I mean, I had heard, straight from the horse's mouth that she was signing the minute after midnight on New Year's Eve, pretty much. But we haven't seen her. I'm looking at her Insta. I haven't seen any kind of big. I've just signed with one. I think she would do that. So maybe there's been a little hold up in negotiations. Might be pushing for a bit more money. Who knows? I think she's worth it. You got to know your value in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And
Tetsuya with Yuki Yoza, he made a post about there's been some contract complications with K1. Apparently, the new owners activate some clause or some shit like that. He says his contract expired, but he can't fight.
Tetsuya, if Tetsuya says it, I trust it.
Yeah. I think Tetsuya says I believe him.
The rise of Tetsuya.
That man knows everything.
Yeah. Another prediction for 25. Tetsuya kind of overtakes everyone. He becomes like the god. If he's not already the god of one championship and Muay Thai news.
He's untouchable right now.
Yeah.
I swear he posts every 30 minutes. Just everything.
I can't keep up with it yet.
He's following guys on TikTok. He's got them on Facebook, Twitter, whatever you need. He's just there already. I mean, oh shit! I see something on Instagram. I go as soon as my Twitter refreshes, Tetsuya already posted.
Yeah, why do I bother?
This guy's good.
Yeah.
What's that mean? This motherfucker don't miss.
Yeah, that's it. Tetsuya. I want to. A bold prediction. I will meet Tetsuya face to face in 2025. I think.
Bold prediction. He will be on his podcast. Face reveal.
Yeah. Face reveal. We need it. All right. Any other predictions for anything?
Eric comes back to Twitter 2025.
Eric, yeah, that's a good one.
Eric comes back and gets banned again.
Yeah.
He's already on his fourth account.
Yeah. We will see the rise of Edgar Tabars in 25, says Tetsuya. I could see that happening. Strawweight King comes back.
Yeah.
Shows
to fight Boucher Ketchup.
Yeah.
Another bold prediction. Rodtang makes weight.
Oh, very bold. Very bold.
Does maybe Malikin gets his belt back?
Bold prediction. Malikin loses to a Rug rematch.
This time he gets finished.
Not finished. Maybe just more decisively. And then Malikin goes down to light heavyweight and they build him a division to beat up there.
And for that rematch, we need it in the cage.
Yeah, we need it in the cage.
They
should book that for Qatar.
Giants should be in a cage. They need to be tamed.
Yes. But that is my prediction. I think Rug wins the rematch. Malikin gets a light heavyweight division built for him. Because when's the last time that belt was ever? Well, when he won it, yeah. They haven't fought.
Yeah, he'd be RDR.
I think it's only ever been contested in title fights. There's been no other light heavyweight MMA.
Who's the guy that beat Along Sa in Denver?
Shamil Erdogan, yeah.
Erdogan, yeah.
Yeah, he probably gets his title shot.
Yeah.
Is that middleweight or is that light heavyweight?
Middleweight.
Well, he's meant to be middle, but he
missed weight
over.
so badly.
Yeah, he'll probably still get a title shot.
He could do light heavy.
Those divisions, just like, why not? Just fucking give them a title shot.
There's no one there. If you get one win, if you don't even get a win, they just bring you in.
I couldn't even tell you who the number one contender is right now. That's how dead the division is.
There isn't a number one contender. There's no one.
It's just one champion. That's it.
Yeah, it's just the champion just sitting there.
Vegan is predicting Floyd Mayweather fight, I think, in one championship because Chattery said it a few years ago. That's bold.
I mean, Rashad Evans or Rampage was saying they were supposed to box in Atlanta.
Yeah.
So anything's possible.
I mean, there's not Boucher catch-up. Like
they did. Update on Vero. Yes, Tiger Muay Thai's owner, Viwat, said Chattery's been calling him, asking when Vero can fight in one. He said Vero can fight immediately. So I guess she signed one. Yeah, I had the same conversation with him a couple months ago. When was that? September tentpole, was it? Or I can't remember when it was. I spoke to Viwat and Johnny, but they said pretty much nailed on she's coming after 31st. But I would figured they would have done something more fanfare if she had signed already. But who does she fight? Do we have a name?
What division is she at again?
Oh, that's a good question. I figured she would just.
I like how we're hyping her up. Like, damn, what division is she?
Well, she's gonna be in that mix. I mean, I think they can both bounce around. Like, she's what 53 kg. What is that? 100 and
terrible kilograms.
What's 115 in one? Is that
she fights at 117.
Yeah, so I think she could probably do Atom and Straw. Is that right?
Straw. Probably. I mean, atom weight in one.
Yeah, atom weight in one. So I could see her just getting into that mix straight away with. I mean, Tetsuya will know more, but I'm presuming she gets thrown in against.
Tetsuya, play matchmaker for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it is atom weight, there's a lot more, I think, talent there to play with, so to speak. Mexon. Would Mexon do Muay Thai again? Is it? I don't know. She can do it. I don't think she likes it.
Who was that? I think she was Scottish when she came over.
Amy Pearney.
Yeah, she lost against Sheer Cohen.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And then she knocked out Yu Pugh like very brutally.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tetsuya suggests Sheer or Amy.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah.
Now we're on the same page, bro.
I could see them trying to sacrifice someone to her there on her first fight, like a big name, maybe.
Yeah.
But now Mexon is back in the win column. I would build her back up and keep her away from Muay Thai. I think they were just giving her Muay Thai to keep her busy back a couple years ago. But,
or maybe a straight title shot.
Yeah.
I'd like to see Pejija fight for the belt.
There's no ranking, so there's no meritocracy, so.
Well, Tetsuya, yes, is maybe straight a title shot with Alicia. I don't know. I think give her a winnable first fight. Honestly, just give her someone to smash. Yeah. Then go with like a Sheer or Amy. Then maybe even give her like 2 or 3 smash fights. Just let her smash cans on Fridays. And bring the Burmese fans in, and then you can step it up.
Why rush in? If you put it on your card, it would have to be Impact Arena. You get Solan U and then Tanzin on the same card. Bring all the Burmese fans out. So probably like a tempo event. You make her debut.
Yeah, I imagine she may skip the Friday fights straight and go. I mean, she might be on tempos, but I think she might be a big enough name to jump the queue. Though saying that, another bold prediction: Shadow never gets a contract this year. They keep making him wait.
That's crazy. Yeah. It's like the other guy, who's like 7-1. Yod IQ.
Yod IQ, yeah.
He's like
it's because he's getting decisions. They don't sign people for decisions for some reason anymore.
He's like that Dana White Contender Series guy, Torres Finney. He just keeps coming back. I'm like, bro, you're supposed to finish the fight. Did you not get the memo after the first 2 times?
Yeah. Well, hopefully he gets one. I think the plan is to put Shadow on the. There's a 100th show coming up, right, in 7 weeks, something like that. I think they'll make a big deal out of that show. It'll be a mini tentpole. I could see Shadow maybe landing on that, getting a nice bonus and a contract, perhaps. But when would that be? That'd be mid-Feb or something. Yeah, late Feb. Anyway.
I want to see Shadow versus Smoking Joe.
Yes. I think that's the fight to make if
he wins in Impact.
Yeah. All right. Bold prediction. Talking of Smoking Joe. Anton Pinto gets uncancelled and comes and gets forgiven by Joe, and then they do something with Antoine in 1 again. That's my bold prediction.
First of all, I don't even know why he's canceled.
Oh, he got into something with Joe where they were making T-shirts together, and then Joe was insinuating he didn't get his full money from the T-shirts.
I get it. That's a good story, though.
Yeah. But I think Antoine will be uncancelled in 2025. Joe will forgive him, and then Antoine will start doing interviews with One Fighters again and things like that.
Is he still active?
He's talking about doing a fight in Karate Combat. So
yeah, I don't think he'll be anything with One anytime soon.
But I think One will try and keep him away from Karate Combat. So I think they'll lean on Joe to
bold prediction
to make up with him. Yeah.
Karate Combat One Championship. They what's it called? They make peace.
Make peace. Oh.
That's very bold. That may be the most bold.
Yeah.
The most bold prediction we can make. You're going to see Chatri and Asim just like shaking hands on the TV.
I don't know about that.
Bold prediction. Bold prediction. One versus Karate Combat. Loser leaves Thailand.
Oh my goodness.
Who's it? Chatri versus Asim in a fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they're champions versus.
I mean, Chatri is a black belt in the hands of Gracie now.
Yeah.
Is it a grappling fight or Muay Thai?
It's a mixed rules fight.
Okay. Bold prediction, indeed. A card, 1 against KC. Loser leaves town. I like it. Right. John Flower has a prediction. What's up, John? Saying George Jarvis starves under his contract. Yeah, well, he hasn't been offered a fight yet. I hope it doesn't play out like that.
Yeah, that's surprising.
Yeah, I think he'll be fine. Smitty says they need to bring back tournaments. Tetsuya says Vera's got over 400k followers on Facebook, which is even more than Solinu and Tanzin combined. She's a national icon. Can't wait to see a star in one. Antoine's podcast is very good as well. Tetsuya says he's helping Muay Thai to grow. I hope the podcast will be back soon. Yes, I think Antoine will be back, and One will kind of align themselves with him if Joe can.
Because wasn't Antoine doing the commentary for RWS, right?
He was, and then I thought One was starting to kind of use him more. Like he was interviewing Rodtang. He interviewed Chatri at one point. He was at the press conference at Impact Arena afterwards, the post-fight press conference. And then, he got into this stuff with Joe, and then, it all went downhill. So I think Anton will be back in one. This is my bold prediction. All right. NG says UFC versus One, bold prediction. Never going to happen, I think. Chatri by flying I'm Umbar, Tetsuya says. I heard Teng Nuang is fighting Menchikov, but not 100% sure. Dude, I thought Menchikov was going to fight someone else, wasn't he?
Menchikov was supposed to fight Nikki Holskin on that December card.
Yeah, that didn't happen, thankfully. So
yeah, thankfully for Holskin.
Yes.
Oscar probably said no.
Yeah.
Yeah, wisely.
His son was fighting in this last December too. It was his son's
really
pro boxing debut. He did like a social influence or whatever, like boxing card. So he was in his corner.
Sick. I met his son in Japan. Yeah.
Geraldo,
he said he
right?
was. Yeah, he said he was looking to go into it. That's
well,
good.
He won. So
there we go. Right. Any more bold predictions, guys? Trying to rack my brain. Can cut it off in about 15 minutes max. If we cut it off before that, we haven't got any more predictions. That's fine. But I could do another 15 minutes if we.
Soldic wins in Qatar, and then he knocks out Christian Lee, and then in the year.
Okay. Bold.
It's pretty bold.
Bold prediction. Soldic loses to Daggy. Then Daggy gets put in purgatory again for 3 years. And yeah, we see him in a kickboxing fight on a Friday show randomly.
Regional Urso will have 2 Muay Thai fights this year. Who's the guy that beat Sinsamat? It's like Youssef
Azuki or something. Yeah,
he'll fight him. And I forget the other guy's name. Can't think of the top of my head right now. So many fighters.
Yeah.
That will run crazy ass names I can't pronounce.
Yeah, really though.
He will have 2 Muay Thai fights this year, hopefully.
Okay.
You got to keep him active. Keep him active this year. He's too good to be sitting on the shelf.
Yeah.
Luke Leslie will finally fight in the U.S.
Okay.
Because they had a U.S. show last year. Obviously, he wasn't on the card, surprisingly.
They should do Luke Lisi versus Eddie Abasolo in the U.S. rematch.
I think Eddie should be getting a win.
He needs a win.
Yeah. He's always in exciting fights though, but
I know
they should get more winnable.
I seen who's that random guy they signed? Diego Paez.
Yeah, he was gonna fight Nakarab, but that fell through. I think.
I think he fought Sean Kamako already, and he already lost to Kamako.
Yeah,
it was such a random signing. Another California Muay Thai guy. You got Eddie Abasolo, Sean Kamako, I believe, is from California. Diego Paez is from California. Just a bunch of random California guys.
Well, here's one from Tetsuya. PTT will be in the top 5 of the Bantamweight Muay Thai division 2025. Bold, indeed. Yeah. I think Tetsuya says, PTT's going to sign. Looks like it. I don't know when his contract... Is he with Thai Fight, right? I don't know when his thing runs out. But yes, he's always there with Nabil. So he'll probably be there later this month. Bold prediction. Russell Crowe's movie is a #1 box office smash hit and wins Russell Crowe Best Supporting Actor at the 2026 Oscars.
I have a bold prediction.
Yeah.
The movie never comes out.
Straight to Max.
To Max. Well, we'll see. We've got both sides of the coin there. I'm running out of predictions. Yeah, I haven't got any more.
I have to look at it. I mean, the thing that sucks too is the divisions welterweight and up. It's just there's nothing going on really.
Nothing to predict. Yeah,
it's kind of hard to predict. I mean, we're just predicting things below. Who signs with one championship? Not really too much crazy predictions. I mean, I don't see any MMA guys that one has their radar on.
No, I think they'll just throw their own MMA people now from Fridays.
The last one was Gilbert Nakatani. I don't think he was on anybody's radar. No disrespect to him.
Yeah, that was pretty good, actually. Good signing.
Yeah, he's got another fight coming up.
Yep, he teased it on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think who else. There's not too much MMA.
No.
I'm more excited to see who they signed this year than anything.
I would say DJ comes out of retirement, but I don't think he does.
No,
He's very firm. He's like,
he's
I make
very
YouTube. I make YouTube.
He's making that good YouTube money now.
Yeah, better than us.
Cranking out the content,
and he makes great interviews too.
Yeah, I really like his podcast with like the fighters. Like, it's really good.
He just gets anybody he wants.
Yeah. Let me think.
We think Reese is gonna get his title, get the winner of the Moraes and Yuga.
I hope so.
Yeah, I think so.
What about cities?
Huh?
Cities. I'm trying to think of other cities besides
Cities.
Denver. Where would one go?
Well, it sounded like they
US.
want to go to Hawaii. So
Yeah, that's what I heard.
yeah.
Atlanta probably never going to happen ever now since they bailed on that.
Listen,
Yeah.
boys, they come to Boston. We're hanging out.
Of course. There was talk of Boston or Massachusetts. I remember that was on the plan for last year, actually, when they were going to do 4. Seriously,
how far is Boston to Florida?
If you want to
same
drive,
coast, is it?
I mean, depends where city you're in. I think it would be like a 1-day drive.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Connor will do it.
I'll do it. I'll drive from freaking Canada. I don't care. I'd probably fly though.
Superb.
If they do the TD Garden, I could see that happening. TD Garden's not too big. Don't buy the food there though. The food's crap there.
Bold prediction. One does a UK show. Liam Harrison's retirement fight.
I see that happening.
Wembley Arena.
Wembley?
Not the stadium, the arena. It's about 12,000 next door.
No, yeah.
Wait, there's a Wembley Arena and a Wembley Stadium?
Yeah.
Well, I'm learning something new.
Wembley Stadium is, about 90,000, so good luck with that.
You think they get him like a legacy fight or just like a can?
I say just give him a like barely moving corpse to beat up and get a knockout, send the crowd home happy, and then you can have Haggerty, if he's still got the kickboxing belt, doing a defense there, or you do Haggerty versus Superlek 2, George
Haggerty versus Nico, even without a belt.
Yeah, Nico's on the card. They got so many UK and British fighters now. Ellis Barboza. You can do Stevie Irvine's going to get a contract soon. You imagine?
Jacob Smith.
Amy Bierney, Jacob Smith. Yeah. A bunch. Yeah, a bunch. It's all good. I think that's my prediction. They'll go to the UK later in the year. Because, Liam said, we haven't got many clues from Liam, but he said, I will. It's something it was too good to turn down. So what could that be? It's like, do you want to come out to Thailand and get one more fight? Probably not, right?
Unless it's like an absolute legend fight that he's always wanted, but
that was meant to be the Sexan, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know who else it would be.
I think it's UK, man.
Unless he's adamant on fighting Lineker, but I doubt that.
Liam Harrison KOs Superlek in round 2, says Tetsuya. Retires in front of the UK crowd.
It's always Superlek, man.
Yeah, poor Superlek. Yeah.
He's not that bad. He's just a little chinny.
Is he fighting next week against Dmitry Kovchin, right?
Yeah.
So do I bet against Superlek?
If Tristan's on the show, yeah, you want to be. Because Dimitri's one of his guys.
Okay. For Tristan, we'll do it.
Yeah. But Dimitri lost to, who was it? That dude, Non-Tachai, is it? From Fairtex?
Yeah.
Last time
out. He beat Ferrari, but Ferrari isn't made. He's not. His style doesn't go well with one Muay Thai.
That's
what happened to Tristan? He's been quiet in the chat. Don't come with a pod no more.
Tristan's disappeared.
I feel like I'm the replacement Asian, Asian.
I know. I think maybe he's taking some holiday time.
It's like you replace a Thai man with a Cambodian dude. I don't think that's the right way.
Yeah. Well, we need Tetsuya on here as well.
Yeah.
That face reveal is gonna go crazy. The number's gonna go up on YouTube.
He's gonna have he'd be in the dark with one of those voice modulators.
He's gonna have one of those Squid Game masks.
Yeah, Tetsuya, do it. Okay, that's about it then. I haven't got any more predictions, so
I got nothing.
yeah. Royal Albert Hall says John Flower holds less than 10,000. Awesome for fighting. Why not? I've been to the Royal Albert Hall. What did I see? Some gig by someone. Can't remember. Yeah, it's a nice venue. Looks cool outside. I think it would be Wembley Arena though, or like the O2 Arena, perhaps.
I was thinking
Anyway.
O2.
Yeah, O2 is probably quite pricey though to get. I think Wembley Arena is a little cheaper because it's less modern, from what I know. But we'll see. But
Well, it's pretty cheap. I think one championship is pretty cheap. Like balcony seats was like $60, so it could be probably affordable.
Well, fingers crossed. Wherever it is in the UK, I will make sure I'm there. That's it for the bold predictions, guys. Unless you think of any in the next couple of minutes, but I will throw it to you guys to just plug anything you've got. Connor, thanks for coming on again. Your second
Thank
show.
you for having me. Yeah.
Oh no. So what you got coming up? Yeah, tell everyone where they can find you, what your big plans are for 2025.
Yeah, just right there at 1FC Connor on X and Instagram. Been working on some Instagram reels, trying to get those together. Hoping to drop one on Monday, maybe, if I can figure it out. Did a bit of recording today.
Sure you will.
Yeah.
Phil, what's 2025 going to store for combat sports today? New Year's resolution.
Well, right now, as we speak, we are working on some T-shirts, some stickers. It's a giveaway, just shows love to our fans, I guess. Gonna do some nice giveaways, combat sport T-shirts, maybe a hat too. Trying to work on more YouTube stuff. Still trying to figure it out. I'm like lost on it just because of like the membership stuff, and I still don't get it.
Oh yeah, it's confusing.
But find us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Working on something on TikTok. Stay tuned for that one. That one's coming up. I got something crazy coming up on TikTok. Just waiting on that one.
I'm waiting.
I will tell you, off air.
Okay. Well, yeah, my New Year's resolution is to just keep doing what I'm doing as well. And I want to get to 100,000 YouTube subscribers this year. We're at about 48,000 something. So as long as there's more weigh-ins with Superlek, there's one next week. I should get like 20,000 off that. Yeah. And I want to grow the Instagram to 25, 30K, something like that next year.
You need to grow your Facebook.
My Facebook's going mad, man.
Yeah. Is it? I'm restricted right now.
The crazy Burmese fans.
I got restricted, man. I'm sad.
Really? What did you do?
I always forget that my Instagram's connected to the Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
So I had like a video and then I got hit with like a copyright, so now I'm restricted. Careful what you post on I'm on Facebook. Everybody.
Well, I applied for a Facebook monetization thing. So we'll see if that comes through. That'd be nice. Yeah. I don't think it will.
No, it will. It'll give it like a couple weeks.
Okay. But you just have to post reels every day. Is that it?
I just post it. No, it doesn't have to be reels. Monetizations, you can make a lot of money off, regular posts and stuff like that.
Okay. Let's see. And yeah, I will keep doing my thing. It's been a good 4 months. Yeah.
Just make some clickbait stuff on Facebook. Superlek is not good.
Yeah. Engagement bait. Change my mind. Superlek loses to Rodtang. Yeah.
Zin steps in and knocks out Superlek.
Yeah.
Get the Burmese fans behind you.
He would. All right. Vegan, one One more from Vegan predicts Zhongdan versus Angela Lee in December. So presuming he means Angela Lee comes out of retirement. I don't know. That's a tough one. I would love to see it though. Round 4. All right. That's been the bold predictions. We will come back in a year if we still exist, if we're still alive, if one championship is going strong. We will revisit these and then do some more next year. Thank you, Connor. Thank you, Phil. Thank you, everyone in the chat, for giving your predictions and tuning in. We'll be back, or I'll definitely be back on Monday. See if I can rope in any of these fellas for a preview of One Fight Night 27. We're back in business. Doesn't feel like we've been away at all, does it? Yeah, like we had a 2-week break, maybe. Back in action. Well, I'll be doing a preview of that show. But yeah, thanks again, everyone. Tune in on Monday. And Connor, final word from you.
Good night.
Good night, Phil. Final word from you.
Happy New Year's.
That's it. Happy New Year, everyone. We'll see you Monday.